You're quite safe here.
Hello, AFOLWACS. It's Monday, so please be upstanding.
AFOLWACS forever, AFOLWACS for all time. We will surely never leave Lego behind. We relax with bricks here, with our builds we shine. We're autumns, do not fear, AFOLWACS for all time.
Okay, so we've got another one of these. Voila. I mean, there's part of me that kind of wishes that Lego would just sort themselves out vis-a-vis the ordering of these things. Because I must confess that now I know that there's going to be one of each of the minifigs, it sort of takes away that element of danger. But anyway, on we go. So who have we got here? Who have we got here? Oh, is this from... Oh gosh, what is that? What is that? Who is this? Who is this? No, wait. I think that goes with the... Is this a Day of the Dead thing? Oh, in which case, is it Coco? Crumbs. Really, really displaying my complete and utter... Who's this dog? Not entirely sure who this is. Oh, it must be Coco. Oops. Must be. You know. Dog there. I don't remember the dog. I mean, crazed dog. Look at the tongue hanging out the side of it. There we go. And we've got a spare head. Rather good head, actually. That can go to one side. So there we go. I think it's from Coco. I think. But I'm not 100% certain. Okay then. So next thing is it's new build day. New build day. Actually, it more needed a new build day. And I've decided we're going to do a couple of small ones back to back now, in anticipation of a big one that I know that I'm getting on my birthday. I have got another slightly, well, I've got one very big one already in the haunted table, but I don't think we're ready for that one yet. I don't think it's the correct vibe. I think we need to do some more sort of smaller, lots of detail builds before we get to that one. And we have got the set that I got from Mr. Claw, which shall remain a secret for this time. But that's a sort of a medium to large set, so I'm going to hold off on that for a little while. So with that in mind, we are going to do, here it comes. Indiana Jones: Escape from the Lost Tomb. This looks like fun. I also kind of thought to myself that once we've built this, we may be looking at an expansion for the Temple of Anubis over there. So I'll have a little look at this, because we might be in expansion territory. Anyway, this looks good, doesn't they? These look fabulous. We've got a lot of snakes here. Got 4 minifigs, Marion Ravenwood, Indiana Jones, Salah, and a mummy. A mummy. He looks rather good. This is a good minifig. Whips ahoy. This looks as if we have moving partage here. Oh, that's exciting. There's a back area. Oh, there's lots of moving shenanigans. Oh, there's multiple moving shenanigans. Oh, okay. Oh, well, this looks fun. All right, then. Let's crack on. There is no holy opening because it has come without paquette. But there it is. And we've got some rather nice stickers. Some lovely stickers. Super. All right, well, let's do the knoll. No, it isn't. Okay, we're starting with Salah. Not Mo Salah, the greatest Egyptian king of the that Liverpool has ever seen. Not him. That's a very good face. Actually, do you know what? That's a pretty good likeness as well. Anyway, he gets an excellent turban. Loving that turban. That's super, isn't it? I feel like we haven't had a turban like that before. In which case, I'm going to give it a. Anyway, there we go. Look at him. I always remember the story that he told in the documentary. Do you remember in Raiders of the Lost Ark when he's standing in the desert and he bows like that to Indy, and he said he had diarrhea at the time and he filled his pants, so he bowed and he shut himself. That's a lovely story, isn't it? Right, we're starting with the Twitterize today. Claire, 1608, there she was, just a walking down the street, singing doo-da bricks separator da-da-dum da-da-do. She says, just found this lovely pic of Ruth Hayes, proving she's a very well-adjusted wonder. Ruth Hayes, oh, that's very good. That is strong work. Oh, by the way, a bit of twit-twoo exchange admin. Also, before we go any further, get well soon, Jackie Swan. Get well soon, please. Ooh la la, le Jackie Swan. Get well soon, please. There was a request. A request was made for the Wonder Woman set in the twit-twoo exchange, and an inquiry was shoved in my direction as to whether or not I have it. I haven't got it. My understanding now is, of course, that Sharon Renzulli, the original, the gangster Sharon Renzulli, is just keeping it. She's just keeping it. She's decided she's keeping it. So there is no Wonder Woman set now. Renzuli has dibbed it. She's dibbed it. She's double dibbed. Boom ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum. Dun 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 dun. What Ruth has. Dun 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 dun. What Ruth has. She's a wonder, Ruth has. She's quietly getting on. In a satin tights, says the word who writes, and surely ever wrong. Dun 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 dun. What Ruth has. Snitchzilla. She's protecting my assets. Yeah, protecting your assets, your considerable assets. Claire 1608 says, va va voom, yes, witswoo. Oh, crumbs. Hang on a minute. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. Don't forget to sing the song. Big little Sue. She's big little Sue. She's big little Sue. She's the best Sue. According to me. The big little Sue. That's round of applause. Holy applause. Oh, that's just only applause. Well, of course I come with a complaint. Yes? Stop trying to pin me out to that there Eurovision. It's beneath me and my godly talents. They should all be so lucky to be in my presence. It already takes all my strength to deal with you lot. Someone, give me a crown. No. Press a button. Oh, crumbs. Flippin' heck. Oh, unbelievable. Jomo says, a little Sue on a stick at Eurovision representing UK is exactly the sort of act that would win. It must be done. She's furious. On a stick. I'll tell you what should be on a stick. Press the button. She's fuming. She's absolutely fuming. She's fuming. Oh, FYI, I'm expecting a call in about 6 minutes. Just FYI. Bevis Mason, Descensi, Uncle Strawberry, the Moaning Minwe, the Matara, the Legu, Elwissa, a Bar, a Ree. Says, not now, Knuckles. We're going to Eurovision. Yeah, Bevis went to Eurovision. There were some fabulous pictures of him at the Eurovision. If you didn't see them, then go and have a little look at Bevis's Twitter account. But Bevis was at the actual Eurovision. Not the actual one. He was at the day before, the jury, where the juries watch it. See, I didn't realise that. They sort of do a dry run on the day before for the juries. But now we do know. Thanks to Bevis. Melanie Gedroy's churning. I mean, do I have to say another word more? No, I don't. No, I don't. Instant. Hall of Legends for that. If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, what a gal, none so classy as this fair lassie, Susan Barrett. She says, the minifig on a stick is frankly miles better than Dustin the turkey. I wish I knew what that meant. I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Roger ran his powerful torch. He's got a torch and it's really, really powerful. Roger Roger and his powerful torch. Women only have to look it and they get a bit pregnant. Roger, Roger, Roger and his powerful torch. I can't stop singing it yet again. Roger, Roger, Roger and his powerful torch. All right, stop it. Can't stop it once it starts. It says torch update. Fresh batteries have restored its intensity. Hashtag a powerful torch. Viewer discretion advised. Here comes a picture of Roger's very powerful torch. I mean, will you look at the beams that it's casting upon that poor woman? I mean, look at her. She's collapsing backwards from the strength of it. Phooey. It says further news on the torch front. One of the minifigs in my Lego birthday bonanza has ... Oh, hang on, this feels like her own torch. Hashtag powerful torch. I mean, she looks like she means business with that torch. Okay. Thank you. Roger Maybank says AFOLWACS assembled in Norwich over the weekend for fun, food and champagne shenanigans. So much thanks and love to Susan Barrett, Ruth Hayes, Claire 1608 and Book Hunter 77. See you all and more at the Windsor Legoland AGM on 7th of September. AFOLWACS forever. Now, will you look at this picture? I sort of love the fact that Roger has got 4 women in what looks like a dungeon. I mean, you've got 4 women in a dungeon there, Roger. I mean, do the authorities need to be told? Claire 1608 says, just realised we could have said we were at the Cavern, Liverpool. Yes, you could have done. Susan Barrett says, it was tremendous fun. And big thank you to Pumpkin for his epic driving to get me to Norwich amid train strikes. Oh, my goodness, he went above and beyond. We thought you was from Canada and then we didn't think you was from Canada and then it turned out you was from Kennedy. It's just says love, love, love. Yeah, love, love, love. You gotta love a rap. Oh, here comes my call. Thank you, everyone. Call is concluded. Call is concluded. I have to have a very minor procedure in an operating theatre done on Friday that requires being knocked out. So there'll be no film on Friday, FYI. But it's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. That's popping there. And this is going on here. Anyway, that was the pre-call. You only get the pre-op assessment. That's what I just had then. Maggie, Mag, 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 Maggie, Mag, 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 Maggie, Mag, 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 Maggie, Mag. It says, hope everyone enjoyed Eurovision 2023. Not sure why, but I was left with the thought that Mel Giedroyc's husband is a very lucky man. I mean, it's the stuff of legend. The stuff of legend. That's destined to be forever repeated. Ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Now, where did we get up to? Where did we get up to? Eric. He's got a dog called Fascio. They both like watching Lego. And they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. Etc. He says, since Anna won Eurovision back in 74 with Waterloo, I have composed a song for Little Sue to sing at the next Eurovision. It might have a familiar tune. Right, hang on, wait. We need, here we go. From the beginning, please. Here we go. Take it away, Eric.
Singing on Eurovision. Little Sue on a stick singing on your television. Whoa, 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 little Sue singing on a stick on your television.
Singing on a stick on your television, yeah.
Little Sue, little Sue, little Sue.
Oh, super. Well done, Eric. Well done, Eric. Well done. He always knocks it out of the park, doesn't he? On a stick on your television. I mean, that's super. It says that's supposed to say Aber, not Anna. I love when autocorrect changes something as you tap reply. Yeah, I know. I feel you about that. Mr. Claw. No, the Claw is a mister. Says those little switches on the top remind me of our grandstand TV game thingy in the 70s. Oh, the hours of fun. You could make the tennis pads big or small. Kids these days don't know they're born. Yeah. Sharon Zuli, Sharon Zuli, Sharon Zuli. Sharon Zuli, Sharon Zuli, Sharon Zuli. She says, yo, another mistake in the Lego booklet. Ha ha ha. At 10-4. Claire, 1608, says, lovely book hunter 77. Got her can of whoop-ass this weekend. She took me on a lovely tour around Old Norwich before we all met up for some culture at the HMS Gloucester exhibition at Norwich Castle. Then some very different cultural highlights on Eurovision. Oh, this is phenomenal. Now look, can you see? It says Ruth's can of whoop-ass. Oh, that's so good. In case you're wondering why, it's because look here, she's got her can of whoop-ass. There, so good, so good. That's so good. Who had that made? Oh, Claire set 1608, I think. She says, thanks for my can of whoop-ass. I love it. Do you know, aren't the AFOLWACS just the best? They're just the best. Right, off to the Google eyes. 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 Ebola, 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 real good. She says, I'm truly sorry you didn't get the role. Pacha, pacha. Got down to the last two. That's pretty good. You sounded so excited by it. I hope you were extra kind to yourself in some way or another to take the sting out. Do you know what? It's kind of funny because you the general feel always with these things is it's in the lap of the gods whether you get it or not. I hope you were extra blah blah blah. How lovely to see the Atari come good, as it were. I feel terrible for being so negative about it early on because it really picked up the pace. Yes, it did sort of get going, didn't it? The designers did a great job, especially with that joystick. You outdid yourself with Friday's RWB, you magic maker. Not just all my Christmases at once, but birthdays and anniversaries thrown in for good measure. One day, when you and I sit and have a drink, Mother Goose, and we will, oh yes, please, I'll explain the not insignificant part those lengthy quiet bills have played in getting me closer to going home. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Claire, 1608. 8. Oh, hang on. There. By the way, Paula, you know, over on the Patreon, there are loads of quiet builds. In fact, all of them are quiet builds. There are no builds over there that have got talking. Just FYI. FYI. So you can enjoy all of those that are over there. Claire, once exalted, says the minifig is in pink, so the princess is Aurora. Oh, Aurora. Aurora. The owl waltzes with her in the forest, though actually he didn't get much choice in that, and is quite put out to be standing in for that hoity-toity prince she was mooning over. Now, I'm going to say something that might be considered sacrilegious. I don't know what film Aurora the Princess is from. No, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. The owl would have liked her to realise she did not need a prince in her life. She's just 16, for goodness sake. And what sort of example does that set to young girls? Even in 1959, the owl has a bone to pick with Mr. Disney, probably a mouse bone. Watch out, Mickey. 1950. I mean, it's not Sleeping Beauty, because Sleeping Beauty had dark hair. I mean, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I genuinely haven't got a clue. Gillian B says, sorry about the part not going in your favour, but very well done for getting to the final 2, Yeah, still got it, girl. The centipede is very clever. Joystick, also. Pretty cool. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Claire says boing. Yeah, because she said joystick. She said joystick. Eric Oswald says, so sorry you didn't get the role, but I hope this means you've been seen by some new casting directors who will remember you for other roles down the line. Yes, that did happen because they rang my agent to tell them so. So that was nice. So that's nice. Voila. Voila. Turn the page. Oh, no, don't turn the page because we've got more deliciousness here. Look. TVZ, I 1, 2, 3, I 1, 2, 3. Says that might have been a stretch playing a composer, but the rest would have been a doddle, one presumes. Yeah, the card carrying Gaia didn't get the part. Voila. Okay, so we can now go to the disco. So, Little Sue, could you please do the honours, if you please?
Well, obviously I need a drum roll.
Yes. Yes, obviously you need a drum roll. Obviously you need a drum roll.
D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Deranged it is I. Idiot it is us. Spinning it is C. Cat obviously. D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Deranged it is I. Idiot it is S. Spinning it is C. Cat obviously. Press the button.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is actually a comment from the bag before Emma, but I think I wanted to be read out.
Yeah, go on then.
Well, I just wanted to say, ooh, 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 I really love that smooth popping up scene. It's very clever, isn't it, Anna?
Yeah, it's really clever. Yeah, that sort of just absolutely redeemed everything, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did, actually. That's made it a much more interesting set. And excited to see what else is to come, Emma.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty good. Joystick was phenomenal, and I liked the caterpillar. I liked that very much, very very much. Um,
Emma, I also wanted to say, of course, bad luck on not getting the part. It wasn't meant to be.
no, it wasn't meant to be. I bet you any money, because I've got I've got a little week off booked. In June, and I bet you any money, sod's law, if I had got it, it would have been during Hollybob. I bet you any money. Bet you any money. So it's not meant to be, as you say. It's not meant to be. I'm a great believer in things not being meant to be, and when things aren't meant to be, it's because something else is coming that's better. So voila, 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 voila.
Yeah, something extra special will come along now. I can feel it. I can actually feel it in my bones and my toes and my fingers. Onwards and upwards, Emma. Onwards and upwards.
Yes, onwards and upwards.
May we be allowed an insight into what the auditions entailed? This is my question, and I would like a very full and detailed response, please. Press a button.
Thank you. Well, it didn't involve having to prove I was a massive gay, which will relieve you.
Yes, I'm relieved that wasn't part of the process.
No, that wasn't part of the process. So you know that we were all spared that.
Yes, we will. Because
we got a cough, little Sue.
Yeah, I just got a bit of dust in my throat or something. Anyway, can you just tell us what it involved, please?
Yes. Okay. So
in a lot of detail.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So the first thing that happened, obviously, was I received an email from my agent saying they were interested in me for the part of Dame Enid Spink in the Rivals that will be on Disney. And so the first instance was I had to do a what's called a self-tape. So, and I will say I absolutely knocked this out the park. We did a full production number on it, absolutely massive production number on it. And I had to enter dancing. I then had to play a marimba. I had a monocle from, because the character wears a monocle in the opening scene, so I had a monocle from Amazon. We spared nothing. Georgie Gibbon read in the other lines. We went for it anyway. So that then meant that I got a recall. You get a recall when they like your self-tape. And I had to go to a little studio in London, London. And I met the director and the producer and the casting director and the casting director's assistant. And you have to stand in front of a camera. They film you. And you do the scenes with the casting director's assistant. And that's how it works. So that was the process.
Yes, thank you. That was a sufficient amount of detail. Yes, I mean I noted that you didn't tell me. You didn't say what everyone looked like, but I think that's too much detail, so I'll let you off that.
Oh, thank you, little Sue. Thank you.
Yes, okay, we'll press the button.
Thank you. Thank you. Trevor Porter, he's such a darling. He's such a darling. He says, I say we start a petition to get you hosting Lego Masters UK. I mean, that That would be the dream to end all the dreams. I mean, I don't. If I ever got that gig, I mean, please don't get your hopes up because it's very unlikely. But if I ever got that gig, I could die happy forever. It would be my dream. Can you imagine how much I would love it? I mean, you don't even have to a little bit imagine, do you? You don't even have to little bit imagine how much I would love that gig to present the Lego Masters UK. I mean, it would almost be too much. How much I would enjoy it. It would be sensational times. Absolutely sensational times, and it's probably the only job where you wouldn't begrudge me not being able to relax with the bricks for a little bit while I was filming. It would be sensational. I mean, I can't say enough about that. It would just be a sensation. I mean, for all of us, I would kind of feel like we'd all won that we'd all got that gig if we got that gig. I do believe that concludes everyone's comments. So, Little Sue, please take it to the bridge.
And that concludes the business of the club. Press the button.
Thank you. Thank you, Little Sue. Okay, quiet times now for Paula. We've got a little moving part coming here. Little moving kebab. Aha. Yeah. Oops. Defo moving part. Nuts. There. So that goes all the way up. Okay. That's interesting. That's on there. So that, oh look. Oh look, and rotating. Nice. That's going on there. Okay, so We have that movement, but that actually goes all the way back, and we have rotation. Nice. And got our first snake. That's going there. Yep. Oh, that's interesting. Oops. No, it's just, yes, it is that. There we go. Then, oh, look at this. This is fun. Fire. Flames. There we go. Okay, well that's us done for today. We're off. We've got an intriguing little moving part here. I could just do that all day, really. Voila. All right. We're off. So come back tomorrow for bag 2. It's only 4 bags this set, so we'll finish this. So I will eke the bags out this week, if that's all right with you. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking. Yeah, no, we'll definitely do that. Okay. Lovely. Subscribe, like, tell your pals.